That is true. Hi, Sabi.
Hi.
Hello, hello.
Hi, Roma Didi.
Hi, Monica. How are
Hi.
you?
Good.
Good. Monica, meet Navin and Sabrina.
Hi, Monica.
Hi, Naveen. Hi, Sabrina.
Hi.
How's your Monday?
It was good. I just got home from work, so.
Did you use your left hand all day at work?
She's a pharmacist.
You know what? I would have loved
You know
to.
what? I was on your TikTok channel actually because Mossy posted something, and then I went onto your TikTok. I loved it. The dances.
Yes, that's
we
me.
thought I was actually stalking you today. Funny enough.
Well, I need to follow you then. I would have loved to, but I was doing shots all day for junior high kids.
Oh,
So it would
yeah.
have been really hard to do it with I actually am left-handed.
Oh,
So
nice. Okay, so you're
if I
right.
would have done it with my right hand, we would have had problems.
Yeah.
Monica, please be specific about what kind of shots you were doing at work.
With junior high school kids.
Right? I know. Actually, injections. Let me clarify.
Hello.
Oh my
Hi, Chris. Hi, Chris. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. Hi, Simi. Hi, Preeti.
Hi, Roma. Hi, everybody.
So nice to have everyone here. I need this today.
Me too.
Thank you all for showing up.
Oh my gosh.
We have arrived, all of us here together. This is wonderful. How was everyone's day?
Great.
Busy.
Busy? Yeah, maybe, I think it's just that kind of a day. I somehow ended up with a handset phone here. I thought I better switch it off. Maybe just something in the air, right? That we're all feeling it's another transition. Did everybody have a busy day?
Mine was very stressful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sabrina's Wi-Fi was out all day today.
Oh,
Really? And
We work
Sabrina
from
works
home.
from home, so that's gotta be hard, yeah.
I know that's like with teenage kids. No way.
Right?
Hi, Simi.
Hi, Monica.
Yeah. Hi, Swati. Lacey's here. Hi, Lacey. Does everybody have a picture of themselves, either digital or print copy? Yeah? Okay, perfect. And if you don't, you have a couple minutes to pull it up. And if you don't, we can just use visualization. Well, hopefully I don't want to cue you in onto what we're going to share today, but let's wait for maybe one more minute and then we can get started. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to start the screen share process so that we can start this. Can everyone see the screen?
Yep.
yes.
Yes.
Perfect. All right. So it's, I think it's 8:01. So we'll get started, and then as people come in, they come in, the room is open. So I wanted to start out talking about ourselves and our vision of ourselves, how much we know ourselves, and this body that we have to live in for our entire lives. Do we really even know it? And I came across this amazing, amazing share that I wanted to start this session off with. So it's about 3 minutes. And then from here, we'll do a mindfulness guided meditation, maybe 15 minutes or so, and then we can do some Q&A. Okay, so let's get started here.
The San Jose Police Department from 1995 to 2011.
I showed up to a place I'd never been, and there was a guy with a drafting board.
We couldn't see them, they couldn't see us.
Tell me about your hair.
I didn't know what he was doing, but then I could tell after several questions that he was drawing me.
Tell me about your chin.
It kind of protrudes a little bit, especially when I smile.
Your jaw.
My mom told me I had a big jaw.
What would be your most prominent feature?
Kind of have a fat, rounder face.
The older I've gotten, the more freckles I've gotten.
I would say I have a pretty big forehead.
Once I get a sketch, I say thank you very much, and then they leave. I don't see them.
All I had been told before the sketch was to get friendly with this other woman, Chloe.
Today I'm going to ask you some questions about a person you met earlier, and I'm going to ask you some general questions about their face.
She was thin, so you could see her cheekbones. And her chin, it was a nice, thin chin.
She had nice eyes. They lit up when she spoke.
Cute nose.
She had blue eyes, very nice blue eyes.
So here we are. This is the sketch that you helped me create, and that's a sketch that somebody described of you.
So yeah, let's... She looks closed off and fatter. Sadder, too. The second one looks more open, friendly, and happy. I should be more grateful of my natural beauty. It impacts the choices and the friends that we make, the jobs we apply for, how we treat our children. It impacts everything. Couldn't be more critical to your happiness.
Do you think you're more beautiful than you say?
Yeah. Yeah. We spend a lot of time as women analyzing and trying to fix the things that aren't quite right. And we should spend more time appreciating the things that we do like.
Oops.
I always thought people were so cute when they have the little cheeks and they're like rosy, but mine are pretty plain. If I was going to change one feature about my face, I would
I'm
say
going to
that I
try to
would
turn this
want
off,
fuller
right?
lips.
There we go.
I'm definitely
All right. I think everyone got the gist of that, right? We spend our entire lives not even knowing ourselves and what we look like on the outside. We can't even describe ourselves. And when we describe ourselves, we start with what sticks out in our mind about the negatives and what we don't like about ourselves before we even talk about what we like about ourselves. And this is just in the body on the outside, right? The physical appearance of the body. We have a whole world within us, inside of us, that we have no idea what it's like or what it feels like or what it looks like. And yes, so much of it is hidden from our own naked eye. And things about our internal that we would study probably in biology. But there's a very strong sensory power that we have within us where we can actually feel our body, and we run away from that as well. We don't stop to see how we feel, to see who we are, to see where our anger sits, where our happiness sits in our body. There are actual physical sensations that correspond to certain particular body parts. So certain people feel happiness here, certain people feel happiness in their face, certain people feel happiness in their back. There's so much research here in mindfulness about, where we feel our emotions. And we have no idea. And Navin, I must tell you, I'll address you because you are our male in the room, that this holds true for males as well, right? It's not just females, this holds true for males as well. We're constantly self-criticizing and not wanting to look at ourselves in the mirror. I think on the one hand, while females look at themselves in the mirror a lot, males don't look enough, right? We're looking for what's critical. Males are looking for just getting on to the next thing. Those are just the male-female traits that we all have. But it's really important for us to stop and acknowledge not just our physical external appearance and everything about us that's positive, and there is no negative, and really look at us, look at ourselves from that lens of mindfulness, looking at ourselves from that lens of mindfulness. And again, mindfulness is being in the present moment experience with full attention, with curiosity, with a willingness to be with what is. And that willingness to be with what is starts with our own physical appearances and our own bodies. And when we accept ourselves the way we are, when we look at ourselves closely, we get to know ourselves better. And that is the point, is we're going to experience all of our lives through this body and through the senses. All of life will be experienced through this body. So really getting to know it and spending time with it is of the utmost importance. And I'm so grateful that all of you make this commitment to come, albeit, half an hour a week. That's a great start. So first, honor yourself and thank yourself for doing that. Next, let's do, Navin, pat yourself on the back, give yourself a hug, just give yourself a smile, whatever it takes to honor yourself for being here, because this is not a task for the faint-hearted. This getting to know yourself is something that we all run away from. It's something that we all need to pay attention to, but it's least attended to. So the fact that we're all here doing this collectively, helping each other, is huge. It shifts the vibration of us collectively as a group. And then I keep talking about this in every single get together that we have, that it shifts the vibration of the planet. As we send these good vibes out, they get picked up. And people who see us, people that we meet, people that don't see us, the frequency travels everywhere. So let's start by looking at your pictures. So if you have your pictures, please put them somewhere where direct view, not on the side, somewhere where you have direct view. And you can even look at your own image right here in your Zoom boxes. That's fine too, whatever works for you, whether it's a digital picture or right here. Now, if you have trouble looking directly at yourself, and some people do, and that's fine, just pick somebody on the screen who you find touches your heart. There's so many of us with such beautiful hearts, and just look at them in the way that I'm going to start describing in this meditation and mindfulness exercise that we'll go through. So look at your pictures, everyone. Let's take a minute, look at your eyes, your nose, your eyebrows, your cheekbones, your chin, your lips. If you stop to take a deep breath, that's fine. It's you connecting with yourself. And just look at your own picture as if you would look at your child's or your best friends or your spouse's. Just look at yourself with those gentle, calm eyes. Relax your eye sockets. And just really soak in what you see there. This is the image that's going to carry you through your life on the outside. We don't stop to experience ourselves. We're masters at experiencing others and those that we love. When you're ready, you can close your eyes. You'll hear the bell at the beginning and at the end. And holding that softness that you feel for yourself when you look at your image, and if at any point you wish to open your eyes and take a deep look at yourself, at your image again, please feel free to do that. It's a great way of connecting the inside and the outside and just bringing it to merge and integrate into our real life. If you're comfortable closing your eyes, that's great. If not, you can keep them open just with a soft gaze. And let's all start with 2 deep breaths at our own pace. Take a few seconds to listen to the sounds in the room. Whether it's the ventilation or any sound from the outside, just let it be as is. We can use our breath or sounds as an anchor. As we get quieter, we will notice our mind drift, and you can use your anchor, your breath or sounds to bring you back to the present moment. 2 deep breaths. If your feet are flat on the ground, then feel the weight of your feet touching the ground beneath you. This is a great grounding practice that helps us connect with gravity. Gravity that keeps us connected to the earth, keeps us connected to each other. Without it, we would be floating somewhere in space out there or not. So let the weight of your feet be heavy on the ground. So you really, really let that go. Let go of any tension you have in your ankles, in your calves, bringing your attention up to your knees, your thighs. Focus on your sit bones, touching the chair or the sofa that you're sitting on, and just drop your weight onto the chair, onto the sofa. This is another way of grounding deeper. Let's take the attention up our spine, from our lower spine to the middle of our backs, to the top. Relax your shoulders. Relax the back of your neck. We want to keep the spine strong and the front of our body supple and soft. Relax your eyes, your eye sockets, your face, your jaw. And let's sit here for 2 minutes to experience the inside of the image that you hold in front of you. If your eyes are closed, visually think about your image in your mind's eye. If your eyes are open, you can gaze at your picture again. And just hold that image of yourself close to you, within you. knowing that your body on the inside, on the outside, is all one and aligned and integrated. Note what your body feels like as you bring yourself closer to yourself, your image deeper within you. Let's hold the softness. It's like holding yourself. Hold the softness for a few minutes. If your mind drifts, that's okay. Be gentle with yourself. It's the job of the mind to jump from one place to another and to drift and to travel. Gently bring it back with your anchor, whether it's your breath or your sounds in your room, or even the weight of your feet, the bottom of the feet, the grounding touch of your feet to the floor. This drift and return, drift and return. This is the practice. As you sit comfortably, you might feel some of your day show up. You might think about your day. You might feel your day, an emotion that you might have felt, or a thought that you had, or something that bothered you. Please don't turn it away. It's coming up for cleansing. It's coming up for movement through your body. Just watch, observe, and let the frequency move through your body. Use your anchor if you need to bring your attention into the present moment. You can even listen to the sounds of your breath, breathing in and out. Feel the temperature of your breath, cool, soft, warm. Use these anchors to bring you back to the present moment if the mind drifts. Keeping that softness within you, holding the image of your outer self, close to your heart. The outer self and the inner self is one. It's what makes our full self. This is our whole self. This is how we need to show up for ourselves in this way, holding ourselves close with kindness and gentleness. If you notice a body part tightening, it's your jaw or face or the back of your neck, take a deep breath and maintaining that softness of holding yourself. Breathe it out and let it go. Relaxing deeper, letting go deeper. This is your time, your way, your body, yourself. This is the integration, the union of your higher self, your physical self, your internal self, your biological self, your spiritual self. Through the breath, all of this emerges. All of this merges and then emerges into your life. In the quiet of your mind, please repeat after me to yourself internally. May I feel peace and at ease. May I feel peace and at ease. May I hold myself close. May I hold myself close. May I hold myself near. May I hold myself near. May I hold myself dear. May I hold myself dear. For when I hold myself, I can hold you. I can hold my family. I can hold my community and the world without. And let that really sink in. A couple more breaths. In a few seconds, you'll hear the bell ring. Let's sit in quiet until then. When you're ready, you can open your eyes, wiggle your toes and your fingers, and bring yourself back into the room. Oftentimes, we wait for the storm to calm down. But in essence, if we know how to be with ourselves, we can calm ourselves down and wait for the storm to pass. And that is the practice of every interaction, every relationship, every moment, every boiling over of the milk on the stove, and every argument that we have with our family members. It really begins and ends with us in our calm. So before I ask you guys how your practice was last week, I just want to give you the practice for the week ahead. And again, if you do it, that's great. If you don't get a chance to, that's fine. But let's just promise to keep the thread connected. And I'll explain what that is. So pick a place in your home. It could be this very place that you're sitting in right now, or it could be another place. Pick the same spot that you go back to every day. And give it your best shot to sit there like we did today, holding yourself close for 5 minutes. Just put your timer on and just 5 minutes in silence, using your breath, using your sound, using whatever your anchor might be. And in those 5 minutes, do this practice of holding yourself close to your heart. Now, if you skip a day, for some reason you happen to miss a day, you've had a really busy day at work, that's fine. All I would request for you to do is to go back and sit in that spot for a second, just for a second, so that you can build that thread on a daily basis. And it could literally mean running to that spot, putting your tush down, and then walking away saying, bye, I'm done for the day. And that's fine. So if we can just keep that thread going on a daily basis, you'll notice that you'll start to make more of an effort to do this, and you'll spend more time with yourself. And you create that thread of connection with yourself. And that's really the only purpose of all of us getting together, is to connect with ourselves. So thank you all. Now, if you guys need to go, that's fine. If you have a few minutes, I would love to know what your practice was like with the non-dominant hand. I know Lacey wasn't here, Trina wasn't here. So what we did, just to bring you up to speed, was we used our non-dominant hand, whether it was for one activity a day, like brushing your teeth or showering, or the whole day, or the whole week, whatever you could get yourself to do. So if you could just type in the chat box, or just unmute yourself and just share. You can raise your hands, and we can share how the week went for us. Yeah, Monica, go ahead.
So I spent the whole week so I'm left-handed, so I used my other hand, my right hand, and I brushed my teeth with my right hand every single day. And I don't know, I just appreciated brushing my teeth more, and I was more aware of what I was doing, because otherwise you're brushing your teeth really fast and you're getting ready and having your coffee and getting out the door. So this way I was slower, I was taking my time, and I was enjoying brushing my teeth.
Yeah. It's beautiful. That was the point. That's exactly the point, is to notice yourself, and maybe brushing teeth might not work for some, might work for others. So it's just about learning ways to slow down your own system in the moment. Oh, you're welcome, Swati. Thank you for being here. Chris said, fun to see how I learned to slow down. All right, so Chris, tell us about that a little bit.
I think that writing is something that, because I do a lot of it, I'm always in a hurry. And so having to do something that usually goes so fast at a much slower pace, at first it was very frustrating, but then I started noticing just taking the time to do it. It was actually fun. I enjoyed it. So thank you. It was a good exercise.
That's wonderful. And it's like everything else. It teaches us how to be in moments of frustration. because you realize that there's always a transition in everything. Everything that we do, there's a transition. Think about when COVID started. All of us went into complete panic, right? And now we've all sort of gotten used to it and we're all calmer. So this teaches us to be patient with ourselves during transitions. So thank you for that share, Chris. Anyone else? Good, okay, good. Well, let's try this week, to do the 5 minutes and see how that takes you into the rest of your day. Thank you all so much for being here. And I hope to see you next week. And before you go, on that piece of paper, if you still have it, where you wrote that gratitude sentence or statement, take a minute on your own time to use your non-dominant hand and just look at your handwriting. See, did it improve? How was it from the last time that you wrote with your non-dominant hand? And Trina Lacey, you can try this too, write with your non-dominant hand, like for a week, commit to any practice, be it brushing your teeth or your hair or whatever, drinking your tea, and then check again at the end of the week. And for me, at least, I went from writing, like maybe a 4-year-old to like a good 10, 12-year-old, within the week. It was really cool. So it's just something to have fun with yourself with. All right. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
See you next week.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Hello. Saying goodbye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Goodbye. Good night.
You just hang up?
What's that?
You're just gonna go hang up like that?
No, I'm going to wait for you.
You don't want to talk to your son and your daughter, or in your sister and your sister has.
Problem? You didn't notice Nevin's comment.
What did he say?
Sabrina.
Comment rather.
Oh, wow. More appreciation for the abilities of my dominant hand, Sabrina. Right, Sabrina?
I try to write an email or type an email with my left hand.
A full email?
Yeah, so what I learned about myself was I use my right hand always to click the space bar. And I was trying to click the space bar and do everything predominantly with my left hand. It was so hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it slows you down, right?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. I mean, there was a lot of typos and I went back and I changed it. And
Yeah. Yeah, and you'd be surprised when you saw Navin with his hand and what happened.
Yeah, for sure.
Also, more appreciation for Navin using his left hand for 4 months.
Sure.
When I used to not text you back and be like, sorry, I'm carrying things. And I can't. You know?
Well, I know.
Mom, you tired or what?
Yeah, I'm a little tired. Yeah, I'm ready to. I'll go have a light bite and then off to shower and get in bed. Sabi, it took me. I was on the freeway for 4 hours to come back, 2 hours to get 6 hours.
You told me. That's so crazy.
I know.
4 hours to get back?
There was a fire on the 14. They shut the 14 down, Masi. Or the 5 freeway down. They shut it down.
You know what time I got home? 7:48.
And I laughed at you when you said that.
I told her.
2 hours to get 10 miles. Relax, you'll make it.
She said,
I was asked Sabrina. I was freaking out. I was prepping to run Mom's class today.
Yeah, me too.
You definitely be much better at it than I would. I'd be like, all right, everybody. You're going to hear a bell and close your eyes.
So I would have told Masi, but she actually said that she wasn't 100% sure because her dinner was running behind. So she said, I'm going to try to make it, but I'm not sure. So then I didn't want to throw at her 20 minutes before, can you run the class? She's a Kundalini yoga teacher. She can do it beautifully.
She doesn't have any responsibilities to take care of. Just 3 kids, husband, work, dinner.
Dog?
Pico? No, that's Dad Dylan's dog. He takes care of it, right? No.
What did I tell you?
But I take care of him.
I told you so.
What
I
is he?
told you
Dog? Do you want a dog, Navin?
Yeah.
I told you so, Simi. That you're going to end up taking care of the dog.
Yeah, I knew that. Everybody told me that. Yeah.
Did you guys like the practice today?
Yeah, that was
So
awesome. I can't.
love
I'm gonna see myself in my dreams tonight.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Wasn't that video ridiculous?
That was a very cool.
Good job. Very good, Navin.
I'm gonna
That
see that.
video was, when I saw that video, I'm like, oh, that's what I got to do. Because this is it. We don't even know. We can't even describe ourselves.
All right. Speaking of dinner, we're gonna go eat. Love you guys.
Love you. Bye. Simba, you going to go have dinner or you relax, go take it
I
easy?
already ate. Yeah, and I was kind of full to be like able to concentrate. You know, like how you're full.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
don't usually like to do it. Like last week, I was good because I ate an hour before.
Yeah, yeah. Harish kept telling me, eat and go. I said, no, I can't. I'm going to eat afterwards.
Light to bright on my face.
Yeah, a little bit bright.
Is this better?
No, move it away a little bit. Move it away because it's focused like this. So just move it away a little bit. There you go. Much better. Now it's a little more even. What kind of light is it, Sima?
It is what is it called? Like a tripod light?
Oh, okay, okay. There you go. That's perfect.
I think it's the way that it's positioned. I don't have much space for it because it's on a tripod.
Got it, got it. Is your room light on?
No,
At night, turn your room light on.
it gets too bright.
Turn it on. Let's see. We can play around with it. So much better. So what the room light, now you can put a little bit more light on your face.
I thought it was too much.
There you go. Now a little bit more on your face again. So what the room light does is it softens this light. It softens the diva light because I have this one.
Yeah, I have the same one.
Right. So the room light actually softens it up. So it doesn't look like you have a light on. See, for me, does it look like I have a light on? Right? Because this, if I turn it off, like look at the difference, yeah? See what this does?
If you come forward, if you stay back, no.
Look, you still see the glare.
You see a glare, but it's not bad.
But see, look at this shine here. This shine, all this shine goes away when you turn the light on. So now notice, you see all this shine here? Look. See that?
Yeah.
That goes away. I played around with this and I finally said, okay, this is good enough. This settles well with me.
I was just gonna do this, but then I thought it was too dark, so then I did the light. But then I turned off my light. But I should.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, you're in meditation. It doesn't really matter. Okay, Baba, I'm going to go eat, okay? I love you. Thank you. Thank you for being here.